The top at 5 a.m. Check your calendars, folks. It is officially July 1st, start of a brand new month, and that means hundreds of new laws are going into effect today in the Commonwealth of Virginia.
One set to ensure families have access to their loved ones while they are in a mental health crisis. The case of Ivo Otieno's sparked calls for mental health and law enforcement reform. We've covered this story of the Henrico man who died last year while in custody at the Central State Hospital in Dinwiddie County.
Ivo's law was one of 31 total bills Governor Glenn Youngkin signed in a ceremony last month designed to improve mental health care access in Virginia.
There are some other bills now becoming law, including ones to protect children. The governor is signing a bill creating the Parental Child Safety Placement Program. That's an effort by the state to give kids who are either at risk of being in foster care or already in the system to be placed with a family member. I reported on that extensively 2 weeks ago.
And another bill signed into law focused on child exploitation and increased penalty for predators and faster responses for missing children. There have been a number of convictions for child pornography and child sex abuse across Virginia and specifically in Hampton Roads.
Now, the batch of new laws is actually pretty lengthy, but another one being signed into law today, it's one that a lot of folks at home have been vocal about: holding parents accountable for giving children access to guns.
So that covers Virginia, but we are also looking at North Carolina, too, as there are its own set of laws going into effect today.
Yeah, some of the big changes grabbing attention: a change to some voter registration rules. In North Carolina, state and county election boards will start to keep a list of eligible voters that will help track when they become ineligible because of a felony conviction or because they pass away. It's part of the same bill that required photo IDs at voting stations.
And families who use children's advocacy centers should know that the department will be able to share any information that could protect a child with health care providers, attorneys, and victim advocates. This information could include a number of things like their child medical evaluations and interviews. The law also outlines strict rules that child advocacy centers will need to follow to get state funding.
And there's one that folks who use an electronic notary will have to keep records of any of those transactions. Those will be the property and responsibility of the notary, by the way.
Of course, this just scratches the surface of all of the new laws that are going into effect today. Go to WTKR.com to see full coverage in Virginia and North Carolina.